Hello everyone, my name is Laura and I am from Extraordinary Adventures, and today we are on board Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas. So I thought I would give you a ship tour. We are starting off in the Diamond Lounge, and for those of you who don't know what the Diamond Lounge is, Royal Caribbean has a Crown and Anchor Society, which is their loyalty program, and as you accrue points you get up in the levels, and when you get to the level of Diamond you get access to the Diamond Lounge, which allows you to sit in here. There is a private area with some snacks, and you have a concierge that can help you out with any issues you may be having, and one other perk of becoming a Diamond member is that you get free drinks, 4 complimentary drinks every day. So let's start off on our tour. We are going to be leaving the Diamond Lounge. Have a great day. Thank you. Hey everybody, this is Laura and Scott from Extraordinary Adventures Cruise and Travel, and we are interrupting the video you are currently watching to let you know that not only do we create videos like this, we are also cruise travel agents.
Yes, we are.
So if you are looking to book a cruise, we would love to help you. Reach us at any of the information below.
Call us, email us, check us out on the web, Instagram, you name it, we're there.
We'd love to help you plan your next extraordinary adventure. Once you exit the Diamond Lounge, we are on deck 14, and we are going to start in Olive or Twist, which is the evening nightclub. They also have karaoke up here, and a lot of other different things to do. So we're gonna keep on going, because believe it or not, that's pretty much all of deck 14. It's kind of a small deck. Oh, I actually forgot one other thing. If you are staying in a suite, you have access to a suite lounge on deck 14 as well. And it is pretty much a duplicate of the Diamond Lounge. So if you were a Diamond member or staying in a suite, you have access to very similar amenities. Okay, so now we're going to go down to deck 13. Okay, everybody, we are on deck 13 now, and we are on the sports court. So right there is the rock climbing wall, and we have the sports court here. They are currently playing pickleball, although I've seen them playing basketball and soccer and some other different sports throughout the cruise. And we are going to be going to the Cyclone and Typhoon. Those are the 2 water slides on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas. It is a beautiful day here. We are in Nassau, Bahamas. And
Bravo, Bravo. Deck 6, Zone 2, starboard side. Cabin 6238. Bravo. Deck 6, Zone 2, starboard side. Cabin 6238. Bravo. Deck 6, Zone 2, starboard side. Cabin 6238. This is a drill for the crew, and guest participation is not required.
oh, I'm glad that was a drill. I thought that was real for a second. Oh dear. So those are the 2 water slides there that you can do if you were so inclined. And then we have the FlowRider. Is anyone doing the FlowRider right now? They are. Excellent. Woo! On the very aft of the ship, we have the Freedom Dunes on deck 13. It is on the very other side of the ship. So we're going to continue down now, and we're going to go down to deck 12. So on deck 12, we have Social 33, which is a teen club area. And Johnny Rockets. Johnny Rockets is a pay-for burger place. Obviously, for those of you who have never had Johnny Rockets before, it's a pay-one price, but then you can have as much as you want to eat. Okay, so they are doing drills right now. So if I keep cutting in and out, it's only because they're doing drills and I don't want to talk over them when they are doing them. So I keep pausing the video. So we're going to be heading into the arcade right now. Oh, just a quick peek here of what Johnny Rockets looks like. Okay. So let's go into the arcade. So this is a part of Adventure Ocean, which is the kids area. And we'll actually go take a quick peek into the kids area so you can kind of see if this is something that would be fun for your children. They have a lot of fun activities to do. And then we have the arcade. Lots of different fun games here. They are all pay-for activities, so they are not part of the package, the complimentary portion of your cruise fare. A lot is included in your cruise fare, just not everything. So you do have to be aware of what's included and what's not included. If you have any questions, we are definitely more than happy to help. And then we have another part of the kids area here for younger children. And we are on deck 12 now. Right here we have the jogging track. And these structures right here are casitas. They are available for daily rental if that is something that would interest you. And we are overlooking Splashaway Bay, which is on deck 11. It is definitely a kid-friendly area. Lots of fun for the kiddos. And it is such a beautiful day here. We are in Nassau, Bahamas today. And while it is December, the weather is perfect. So on deck 12, we have the Vitality at Sea Spa, where you can have different spa services, massages, facials, manicures, pedicures, basically anything that you could think of that a spa might offer, they offer. Well, folks, I made it down to deck 11 and we are at the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. Now this is Freedom of the Seas gym. If you want to stay healthy and not put on any extra pounds while you're on a cruise, there is a full fitness center for you to use. In fact, I was just here yesterday, did a couple miles on the treadmill. But they have a full gym here, anything and everything that you might want to do. They have spin classes, they have yoga classes, they have a whole fitness center. There is so much to do on this cruise. You will never be bored. It's a great, great gym. Okay, well, we're gonna continue on. We are on deck 11 and there's actually lots to see on deck 11. On deck 11, there is also the Solarium. The Solarium is a pool area for guests 18 and over. No children are allowed in this area. It's definitely more of a quiet and serene area. They don't have a loud music. They don't have the bands playing or TV going or anything like that in this area. And in this area, they also have the Solarium Bar. Unfortunately, well, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and we're in Nassau right as well. So the Solarium Bar is closed. But this is a really nice area. It also has some hot tubs for you to enjoy. And it's a really nice, quiet, serene place if you just want to have like a nice little rest. And continuing on, we're going to be heading into the main pool area for this ship. It is very bright, very fun. They have a TV here, so they play movies at night, so you can sit under the stars and watch movies. You can sit in the hot tub and watch movies. And then we have the Lime and Coconut, which is the pool bar here on Freedom of the Seas. It is really fun, nice cocktail bar. And we're gonna continue on and we're gonna go to El Loco Fresh. On the pool deck, deck 11, and we are at El Loco Fresh. El Loco Fresh is Mexican cuisine, and it is the food that is offered on the pool deck. So if you're hungry, this is where you would want to go and get a snack. Splashaway Bay, a better view of that right there for the kiddos. One other thing I do want to mention about El Loco Fresh, so they have like create your own tacos, they have some pre-made quesadillas and burritos. If you're thirsty for just water while you're on the pool deck, you have your water and fruit juices there. Nice bar to get some cocktails, and then you have a salsa station here, which is decked out with all different salsas for you to top off your food there. Okay, we're going to continue on deck 11. We're going to head to the Windjammer. So the Windjammer is Royal Caribbean's buffet option. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. And there's a lot of different options which are excellent. And they do have hand washing stations. I just blew right through those, but I should point them out to make sure that your hands are nice and clean before eating your meal.
Good morning. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I am good.
Beautiful.
Yes.
You happy?
Happy, happy.
Okay. How are you doing?
So inside of the Windjammer, there is a bar there. If you wanted to get some cocktails while you're having lunch or dinner or breakfast as well. You're on vacation, why not? So we're at breakfast right now still. So there's a nice assortment of different breads. We have some fried rice and stir-fried vegetables. We have some eggs, of course, some bacon. There's so much to choose from. We have some oatmeal here. And of course, there's always complimentary coffee and fruit juices. There are Coca-Cola Freestyle machines. For those of you who have purchased the beverage package, they give you a little souvenir cup that has an RFID chip inside, so you can actually fill up your soda as many times as you want throughout your cruise. Some white bread, wheat bread, bagels. And then it just keeps going, more and more and more and more food. We have grilled items here. You can have eggs to order. They also have some omelets pre-made. Lots of different things for you to choose from. And then it just repeats on the other side. So I'm not going to bore you seeing everything twice, so we'll keep on going. So right as you are about to leave the Windjammer on deck 11, there are two specialty restaurants in this area. The first is Italian Kitchen, Giovanni's Italian Kitchen, and I think the food here is amazing. Good morning. So it's not currently decorated for dinner, but you can get the sense of it. It is phenomenal. You have the opportunity to eat here. I highly recommend it. It is a specialty restaurant. There is a small cover charge, but it is amazing, and I really do highly recommend it. The second specialty restaurant that is located in this area is Chop's Grill, which is their steakhouse. And I have to tell you, their mushroom soup is probably one of my favorite mushroom soups ever. So this is what Chop's Grill looks like. Absolutely amazing. I probably picked the worst time to do the ship tour because they're doing all of their mandatory safety drills that they have to do every week. And so right as I was in Chop's Grill, an alarm started going off very loud, so I cut that portion short. So we're on deck 5 now, and I apologize if I have to cut this short at any time again if alarm starts going off. But we are here, and that is guest services there on deck 5. If you have any problems while on your cruise, that is where you would want to go, unless you are a suite staying in a suite, or you are a member of the Royal Caribbean Crown and Anchor Society and you are Diamond or above, you can go to the Diamond Lounge and they are able to help you there. So we are on the other side of guest services is the R Bar, which is a cocktail bar. It is a lot of fun, and they have a lot of great drinks to choose from. And now we are on the promenade here. There's so much to do on the promenade, and it is absolutely gorgeous. On your left here, we have Next Cruise. If you ever want to, if you're on a cruise and you're enjoying it and you want to book another cruise, you can go to Next Cruise and they are able to help you out. And they give you additional perks for booking on board. They give you additional onboard credit. And for those of you who want to book another cruise but just are not sure what cruise you want to book, there is a thing called an open booking where you can place a deposit, and as long as you book within 2 months, you actually receive the benefits as if you booked on the ship. And what's also great about it is that if you have us as your travel agent and then you book on board, you get to keep us as your travel agent. They keep your agent of record, and so you can continue to use us. And we would be more than happy to help you. On the other side of Next Cruise is the market here. This has some clothing and non-Royal Caribbean themed items for you to purchase. There is another store up ahead that sells Royal Caribbean themed merchandise. Right next to the market is Shore Excursions. This is where you would go if you wanted to book any shore excursions while on your cruise. And for those of you who don't know, there is a cruise planner. It's a website once you've booked your cruise, before you're actually on your cruise, where you can go ahead and book shore excursions. You don't have to wait until you're on the ship to book shore excursions. You can do that in advance. And you often get discounted rates for booking in advance as well. So Cafe Promenade is directly across from the shore excursions desk. This is where you can order specialty Starbucks coffee, and they also have some complimentary snacks. The Starbucks coffee in and of itself is an additional charge. It is included as part of your dining package if you purchase a dining package, but the snacks are complimentary no matter whether you have the dining package or not. Right here we have Ben and Jerry's, and this obviously is Ben and Jerry's ice cream. It is not complimentary as well. There is a pay for, but it is not extremely expensive. And of course they're closed right now because we are in port. But it is a lot of fun if you're in the mood for some ice cream. They do have soft serve like vanilla and chocolate swirl that's included in your cruise fare. But if you want Ben & Jerry's, then that is an additional charge. And now we're getting into some more shops here. We have Regalia, which is their fine jewelry and watches. So if you are in the mood to do some shopping, jewelry shopping while you're on the ship, that is where you would want to go. And directly across from that is Port Merchants. That's your duty-free liquor store. So if you wanted to buy any liquor or cigarettes and bring them back on board, they are definitely discounted rates. And you would get them at the end of your cruise to bring back home with you. You're not able to drink them while you're on the ship, but at the end of the cruise, you can bring them home with you. And then this is the logo and souvenir shop. So if you wanted any Royal Caribbean themed merchandise, that is where you would go to buy some Royal Caribbean themed stuff. Directly across from Royal Caribbean's shop is Vintages, which is their wine bar. Absolutely beautiful, has a really nice selection of wines. And right here, there's a stairs that will bring you down to the casino. There are multiple ways to get to the casino. That's just one of the ways. And over here we have Bull and Bear, which is the British style pub. Hi. So if you wanted any nice beers, or they have live music there as well. It's really fun at night. And then we have directly across from the British pub, we have Solera, which is where they sell makeup. So if you forgot any of your makeup while you at home and you're like, oh no, I need something, or some perfume, that is where you would go. And we are currently set up for the holidays, Christmas and Hanukkah. It is December 1st. So, okay, continuing on in this path here, we have Sorrento's, which is the pizza, complimentary pizza. And this is also where you could get some water if you were thirsty. But of course, they are open starting at 11:30, so they're not open just yet. Directly across from Sorrento's, we have the fashion boutiques, the collection. This is purses, Invicta watches, and some other more costume jewelry. For those of you who forget to bring cash on, you don't need cash on board at all, but if you wanted to go at port and you needed some cash to purchase some things, they do actually have an ATM right there for you to use, and that way you can get cash. Continuing on deck 5, we are in the Star Lounge. This is where they have had a lot of the game shows in the evenings, finished that lyric, or there was a dance. Again, those are all for drill. There's nothing actually wrong. So this is the Star Lounge. At least we know they're trying to keep everybody safe. They practice all the time. Right outside the Star Lounge, we have the library and card room. This used to be the cigar bar before they banned indoor smoking. But it's just basically a quiet area for you to sit and read a book, play games. There are some computers there if you purchased the internet package and wanted to log on, you could do that there. And I believe that is it for deck 5. Okay, everybody, we are on deck 4 now, and the Royal Theater is located on decks 3 and 4, but unfortunately it is currently closed. Luckily, I did take photos and video of it, so I'm going to insert that video here so you can see what the Royal Theater looks like. So once you leave the Royal Theater, we enter the Schooner Bar. The Schooner Bar is nautical themed. It is one of the most quintessential Royal Caribbean bars that they have. They are currently doing trivia, but there's normally in the evenings a piano bar. Okay, so we are going to be continuing on to the Casino Royale, the casino here on the Freedom of the Seas. And it is also closed because when we are in port, they turn off all casino games. After you exit the casino, Playmakers is here on deck 4. Playmakers is one of their newer concepts, and newer, it's still years old, but it is one of their newer concepts on Royal Caribbean, and that is the sports bar. Lots of live TVs. Yesterday they were playing the World Cup. Everybody was watching. They have some really big ones there. And they have some really great food. It is not part of the complimentary portion of the cruise fare. There are small charges for the food here, but it is very good and it's not terribly expensive. So if you are interested, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Right after you exit Playmakers, we are in Boleros. Boleros is the Latin-themed dance club in the evenings, and they make some really nice caipirinhas and mojitos, and it's really fun for those of you who like to dance to salsa, Latin music. I highly recommend it. So we are here on the very other side of the ship, and we are in the main dining room area. And I'm going to see if I can get a quick sneak peek of the restaurant. It's very beautiful. And the food has been very good. I've enjoyed almost everything I've eaten here. And so I really would recommend coming here. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty restaurant. We are on deck 3 now, and we are in the art gallery. They have art auctions here with Park West, so if you are an art collector and you want to add some artwork to your home, this would be a fun way to do it. Come on a cruise and bid on some art. We're going to be passing through Focus. Now, Focus is their photo gallery area, so there are photographers in the evenings throughout the ship, professional photographers where they can take your photos, and here you can look at the photos they've taken, and if you like them, you can purchase them. They do also have full photo packages, so you can actually collect every single photo that they've taken. So you can keep taking lots and lots and lots and lots of photos, and you get to take them all home with you. So later today, and I'm really excited for this, they're actually going to be having laser tag in here, and I can't wait to actually do it. We are in Studio B, which is the ice skating rink here on the Freedom of the Seas, and it is temporarily closed, but I did take some footage of the ice skating, so I will add that to this video right now. Okay, everybody, so I'm just making sure that I have covered everything that is here on the ship, and I believe I've covered everything with the exception of on deck 1 there is the medical facility. Let's hope that we never have to go there, but if you do know that there is a medical facility with doctors and nurses on board, and that you are able to go there. We do always recommend purchasing travel insurance, because if you are out to sea and you do have an issue, the medical facility, while they do offer their services, is not part of the cruise fare, and that would be an additional charge. If you purchased travel insurance, they would often cover it, so I highly recommend purchasing travel insurance. Everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this tour. Please stick around. I'm gonna post links. We're gonna do the room tour, and we're also I'm gonna do a review of what I liked and what I didn't like about this cruise. So that's it for now. Bye, everybody.